Hello, hello, and welcome to the show. This is the Friday Night FIFA and Premier League prediction show with Milky Joe. And tonight I'm joined by my brother, Jules. Say hello, Jules.
Hello, Jules.
So this is a thing we're going to do on a Friday where we're going to just have a little chilled weekend game of FIFA, and we're going to talk about the Premier League games that kick off over the weekend. So whenever you are ready, Jules, let's start by getting the game underway. As you can see, we are playing Ultimate Team Pro Clubs. My brother, his team is Chichester, and we're actually playing against my team, I just saw there, I think. Is that correct?
I don't think so.
Okay, it did. Maybe it was just showing up as me as the. Yeah, you're right. It's probably just showing as me as the other player, not my team. So, yeah, that's not my team. So, we'll start with tomorrow's fixtures, and we've got a nice early lunchtime kickoff.
And getting ready for what should be potentially thrilling action here. It's the Vipers.
Let me just get the fixtures up.
Cheers, Derek. Yes, it's
would help if I was prepared.
Interesting match-up for me. We should get a good game here, hopefully.
And the lineup for the home side. Rafael Varane plays
good ball there.
with Carlos in central defence. Luka Modric plays with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage.
So, the first lunchtime kickoff tomorrow, we've got Liverpool versus Burnley, Jules.
And taking it away.
Yeah, it's revenge for last year's, aren't it? So it's 3-0 Liverpool.
3-0 Liverpool. I actually think you're gonna. I think you're gonna win that one. I'm actually gonna go for 4-0 Liverpool in that one. I think that you're too much for Burnley, and at Anfield, all your players, I think, nearly back from injury. I don't think you've got anyone on the long term anymore, have you?
Excellent defending.
No, not long term.
Yeah, so, you're nearly getting back to full strength. So, yeah, I can see you being way too much for Burnley in that fixture. So I'm going to go 4-0 in that one. So, 3 o'clock fixtures, we've got Aston Villa versus Newcastle.
Rodriguez.
Aston Villa 2-1. I agree with you on that. I think Aston Villa probably be a little bit too much for Newcastle. I agree with 2-1. I'm going to agree with you on that one. Not often that we agree, but I am going to agree on that one. I think you called a good one there. 2-1. Just got to concentrate for a minute. So.
Did well to win the ball back. And that puts them in position. De La Hoz. This looks promising. He just needs to keep a cool head. Good defending to prevent the chance.
So, the next fixture we've got in the 3 o'clock games is Crystal Palace versus Brentford.
Corner kick played in. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. And a decent delivery.
Going to go with a home win, Crystal Palace 1-0. And Zaha on the scoreline in that one, yeah?
Felix Müller.
No.
How about the cross?
No.
I'm going to go for a score on that one.
You're not going to go for a score, but a home win. A home win. I'm actually going to go for a 2-2 draw in that one. I think, like you say, Palace will score, first home game. Brentford obviously got the shock result against Arsenal on... shock result, or they got the result against Arsenal last Monday. So yeah, I think 2-2. I'm going to go 2-2 in that one. So the next 3 o'clock fixture we got is Leeds versus Everton.
I'm going to go with Everton.
Everton away win 2-1. I agree. I think Everton just a little bit too much. Great header, mate. I think Everton will have a little bit too much for Leeds, and I agree with you. 2-1. I'll go with 2-1 as well. So the last 3 o'clock kick-off of Saturday, we've got Man City versus Norwich.
It's a beauty, but if a player can stand still and knock the ball into the net like that, I'll be asking serious questions about my centre-backs. Shocking, really.
Norwich 4-0.
Felix Müller.
Sorry, not Norwich 4-0. Man City to beat Norwich 4-0. Yeah, that sounds more sensible. I agree with you. Man City at home. I can't see Norwich. Man City are going to be too strong. They're going to be reeling from losing their first game of the season. I think 3-0 to City. So then we've got one game that kicks off a little bit later than the 3 o'clocks, and we've got Brighton versus Watford at 5:30.
And taking it away.
The hosts really haven't had too much of the ball, but they won't mind with that. They're winning this game. They're sucking their opponents onto them, and with the pace
1-0 Brighton. I'm going to actually go for a 2-2 draw in that one. I can see Brighton being at the Amex. They got a good result first game. I think they actually beat Burnley after going 1-0 down early. I think they come back to beat Burnley in that first game. But yeah, Watford. Yet again, I mean, I know they got promoted, but they beat Villa in the first game. Might have been lucky, but I can see a draw. I can see a draw in that one. So then on Sunday, first of the fixtures on Sunday, we've got Southampton versus Man United.
Diego Carlos.
Man United.
3-0, did you say?
Yeah, 3-0.
3-0. I can see Southampton maybe getting a goal, but I'm going to go 4-1. I think United to be too strong for Southampton, and yeah, I know Southampton at.
He has time to play it over.
Is it St Mary's? It is St Mary's, and it used to be the Dell years and years ago. I know they always try and turn it on when Man United visit town, but I can see Man United being a bit too strong, like you say. So I'm going to go, like I say, yeah, 4-1 United in that one. I might have changed my mind there, but yeah, 4-1 United. The next 2 o'clock fixture we got on Sunday is Wolves versus Tottenham.
Tottenham to win that 2-0.
Tottenham to win that 2-0. I can see that being a draw. I'm going to go 1-1. Tottenham obviously got the great result against Man City in the first fixture. But I can see Wolves wanting to give their home fans something to yeah, maybe a scrappy 1-1 in that one. And the last of Sunday's games, the 4:30, the big games that always turn into snooze fests. Arsenal versus Chelsea. Great goal, mate. Chelsea 3-1, you say?
Yeah.
I agree. I think Chelsea are going to be too strong for Arsenal. I think Arsenal are reeling at the moment. I don't know what sort of. There's obviously something going on behind the scenes. It doesn't look like a happy camp. In the first game, Lacazette and Aubameyang both reported ill. I mean, they could have been ill, but who knows in that. It definitely seems like Arsenal, haven't started the Premiership as their fans would like. So I do think Chelsea will be too strong for them in that one as well. So on to Monday, last fixture of the Barclays Premiership, we've got West Ham versus Leicester.
I still think Leicester will win that 2-1.
Leicester 2-1. Okay, thank you for that. I'm a West Ham fan. I actually think that it would be the reverse scoreline. I'm going to go for West Ham 2-1. So that concludes our predictions for the Premiership this weekend. Let's see how we do. Obviously, come Monday once all the games are over. But for now, let's get back on with the game. As you can see, we're 2-0 up at half time, and a couple of great goals there. At least I can concentrate on the game now.
So back in business, the second half underway.
So what did you think of the first week in the Premiership? Did you see any of the goals?
Yeah, of course I did.
Well, couldn't quite find his teammate.
Liverpool started strongly.
Yeah, but then we have a good record against them.
What's your predictions on the Premiership this season? Who do you think might win it this year?
I think it's too early to tell.
You don't think there's any club that sort of like bought, you know, a lot of clubs get accused of buying the title, and so you don't actually think City have got...
Well, the Vipers untidy in possession, breaking at pace.
It's true. Not everyone. I mean, United have splashed a bit of cash, but they seem to do that every year, and it still doesn't seem to make that much difference. I know people have been saying that. A few of the pundits have been saying, "Oh, this is United's year," but
I don't see Jadon Sancho.
The visitors' possession stats are brilliant. After that, it's been a little bit
disappointing. I mean, a lot of people. I agree. You know, like you say, they are adding slowly, and obviously they are improving as a squad. But maybe this season might be, like you said, it's gonna. You can't call it this year. I think it's going to be tight. I think you know, Liverpool. Myself, I think Liverpool, Chelsea, United, and City will all be taking point. You know, when you get them big games, normally they end up snooze fest. You know, 0-0, 1-1s. And I think they'll all be taking points off each other. So, yeah, like you said, I think it's going to become very tight and very hard to call.
Set up for the counter-attack, you know. Oh, lovely ball.
But we'll see. Long way to go yet.
Luka Modric at the ready.
And there you go. I can score.
Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
What a nice finish. Nice ball, mate. Luka Modric. I remember him when he was at Tottenham. He was a good player.
This is still a good player.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but I mean, obviously, I'm not. Is he with Madrid now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say I only watch a little bit of Spanish football, so we are ripping these apart.
Brilliant piece of finishing, magnificent goal.
So I believe next week is the close of the transfer market. Is there anyone you'd like to see Liverpool bring in, or is there any rumours?
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0.
Is there any area you think that you need strengthening?
No, but maybe I could see a sign of a replacement for one of the front three.
You mean Mane or Salah or?
Yeah.
Youssef Attal. Luka Modric. Attal. And he's taken it away.
Obviously,
well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break.
He's always linked.
Well,
yeah, I mean, you have been linked with Liverpool. You are a Liverpool fan, and you have been linked with him over the years. And I think he has now made it clear that he's going to run his contract down with PSG. So he will be on the move.
Yeah, the talk is he wants to go to Real Madrid. But...
Now, cheers, Jeff could get in behind the defence.
Well, we'll see. I mean, that's happened before with a few good players, and for whatever reason, it's not worked out. So
he's let himself down with really flabby finishing there.
Yeah, wasted opportunity from the short distance.
And obviously, with what's gone on in Spanish football, being all this COVID affecting the attendances and the money they've lost out on, and certain Spanish clubs.
They're already in massive debt.
Müller.
Well, let's hope that plays to Liverpool's advantage.
Andreas
they just rebuilt their ground, didn't they?
It's funny because over the years as well, Liverpool have had that kind of. You had Dible El-Sisi, was that correct? The French guy.
Yeah.
So you've always had that kind of French. You know, they've been really well accepted at Anfield, and you've always had that kind of.
And thumped away. Casemiro. Modric. Well, body in the way.
Just got in the way there as I was trying to...
Just 10 minutes to go. Going well. Hofmann. Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue. A good-looking move. Well, let's see if something comes of this.
Beautiful ball.
And a touch of finesse. Well, that is not an example of how to chip accurately.
Well, sometimes, Gary, you can be too clever.
Good shot, mate.
Trying to be too clever there.
Saying that, yeah, I've scored a couple of good goals in the game, so don't know what sort of ball that was.
His pass gobbled up. Felix Müller. Philipp Hofmann. Well, great read there to intercept. Oh, great vision. And now waiting to pounce. A goal!
Oh, that's...
Really being spoiled. This is attacking football.
That's a finish. That puts the icing on the cake.
Well, here's the replay. It's a gorgeous ball over the top, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance.
I can score.
Hit that hard.
Well, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Felix Müller. Well, sloppy in possession. Cheers, Jeff.
Cheers, Jeff.
Tidy ball. He continues his run. But fisted away by the goalkeeper.
I know, yeah, it was an awful cross.
It ends in a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, what more can you ask for? 5-0. Great game.
It was certainly that today. Sharp, clinical, and exciting to watch for sure.
Sharp, clinical, and exciting to watch. There you go. That's what we are. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. I've been Milky Joe. Say goodbye, Jules.
Goodbye.
We'll be back again with another Premiership prediction, a Friday Night FIFA and Premiership prediction show. So thank you for joining us.
Now, if we don't get every result right, and if we get them all wrong,
And
I'm
showing
not coming
fine vision.
Well, yeah, we'll have to do a little. We can do a recap on next week's show of what was, you know, how many we got. We can have a tally. I'll keep the tally, all right, and we can have a tally of who said what and how many points we get. So, once again, thanks everyone for joining us. Goodbye and good night.